Now coming to resistor transistor logic. Resistor transistor logic is one of the earliest logic families, and this helped in building logic gates earlier. Since it had poor performance, now it is being very lowly used. Okay, so it is not much used nowadays. So we will understand the designs of NAND and NOR in RTL, resistor transistor logic. And here in RTL, the circuits are designed with transistors and resistors, the components transistors and resistors. Okay, so when we take the NAND, RTL NAND, the transistors are connected in series. Okay, so we have two transistors, Q1, Q2, and we have three resistors, RA, RB, and R1. So how does this work? I have two inputs, A, B, and my output is Y. So when my input is 0 and 0, okay, if my A is 0 and B is 0, what will happen to my Q1? If A is 0, it means nothing is passed. So my Q1 is not short circuited. So it remains open, or it will be in off state. So my Q1 is in off state. Similarly, my Q2 also will be in off state. Now, when both these are in off state, when my Q1 and Q2 both are in off state, what will happen to my Y? That means I won't have the current. My voltage won't flow from top below Q1 or Q2. All my current, all my voltage will go directly to Y, giving me a high output. So my Y will be 1. Now, what will happen if A is 0? If A is 0, Q1 will be off. When B is 1, Q2 will be on. It will be on. But what will happen to Y? What will be the value of Y? I have current. It can come till here. Since Q1 is off, it can't go beyond Q1. So what will happen? Again, all my voltage will go to Y, making my output high. So my Y value will be 1. Taking the third input, when A is 1 and B is 0, the Q1 will be on. And since B is 0, my Q2 will be off. So now what happens? My Q1 is on, but my Q2 is off. Q1 is on means it is short circuited. My voltage can start from here. It can begin from here and flow till this point, but it can't go beyond Q2. So now what happens? Since the voltage is not grounded, again all the current is pulled to Y, and my Y is high. So again my Y value will be 1. Now when both A and B are 1 and 1, it means my Q1 will be on and my Q2 will be on. If both are on, what will happen? Both will be short circuited. If both are short circuited, it is connected. It allows the voltage to flow down and quickly move into the ground. The ground pulls the voltage here quickly. So what will happen to the value of Y? I won't have any voltage going to Y. So it will become low. It will be 0. So that is how a NAND, RTL NAND works. Coming to RTL NOR. So how is the design of this RTL NOR? We are able to see two transistors that are parallelly connected here, and similar to the NAND gate, we have three resistors, RA, RB, RC. A and B are my inputs and Y is my output. And here we have the ground, and here we have the supply on top, and below we have the ground. So coming to the inputs, when A and B are 0 and 0, when A and B are 0, what will happen to my Q1? My Q1 will be in off state, right? When A is 0, my Q1 will be in off state. When B is 0, my Q2 will be in off state. So when both Q1 and Q2 are off, it is not short circuited. What will happen? My VCC, it can't come to the ground. All my voltage will directly go to Y, and the value of my Y will be high. So it will have 1. Coming to the next one. When my A value is 0 and when my B value is 1, my Q1 will become, since A is 0, my Q1 will be in off state. Since B is 1, my Q2 will be in on state. So if one in parallel connection, even if one switch is on, what does it do? It allows the voltage to come to the ground, okay, and there won't be any voltage going to Y. So here, since Q2 is in on condition, it is short circuited. This switch is short circuited, and it allows the voltage to come to the ground. So we won't have any value going to Y. So what will be the value of my Y? It will be low. Similarly, when my A is 1 and B is 0, when my A is 1, my Q1 will be on, and B is 0, my Q2 will be off. Similar to the previous one, since it is parallel connection, what happens? The current, the voltage, it can flow through Q1 because Q1 is short circuited here. So what will happen to my Y? All my supply will get grounded. So I won't have any voltage going to Y. So my Y will be low. Again, it is 0. Now, when both are 1, when A is 1 and B is 1, when both are 1, what happens? Both my switches are on. My Q1 is also on and my Q2 is also on. When both are on, what happens? The voltage, again, it goes down and gets grounded. We won't have any voltage to go to y. So the value of y will be low again here. So this is how RTL NOR works, and these are the inputs and outputs.